I have a question for you about comedic acting versus dramatic acting. How do you see, what is the difference in your eyes? Obviously, one makes you laugh, one doesn't, but it's timing, right? You cut me off with the timing. But you know how oftentimes you'll hear a director say, or you hear producers say, you never play to a joke. But that's not true, right? I mean, obviously you're playing to jokes.
Well, it depends on the style of the comedy.
Right.
And that's what makes comedy harder to perform well than drama. Drama allows leeway for pauses and interpretation and a different take. You can go a number of different ways.
Right.
Comedy is pretty straightforward. You either hit it or you don't.
Right.
And but there's different forms of comedy, as you know. So it's you don't play to the joke if you're playing it real. If the character is not in on the joke, you're just playing it straight and let the power of the circumstance take over.
Right.
And let the audience laugh. And by and large, if the actor or character is laughing, then we are not laughing as an audience.
True. Yet in a sitcom, though, there are actual technical techniques you have to employ or that would work much better on certain lines. So it's not like you're just being in the moment and letting the line work, because there's times where you have to like read through a list real quick and then pause for your last bit, or you're gonna have to do motion stillness or a quick turn or a head. You know what I mean? There are things to do.
There are things you kind of mine that. You're like, put on your miner's helmet and you go look for those moments, because you can also stretch out a laugh and put a laugh where none was thought was going to be there.
Sure.
On a look or a response. You know, you can get 2 laughs as opposed to the one.
Sure.
If you come in too fast, you might kill the laugh. It's so delicate. It's like a souffle.
So how do you reconcile that with being in the moment and listening and adjusting to the other actor when you know, though, you have this list coming up that you're going to do quickly and then pause for your last line? How do you combine that with being in the moment?
It's never pure art. And it's never pure spontaneity. It's measured and it's rehearsed.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you're doing, if you're on stage or if you're, doing stand up or if you're doing a movie, it's all about rehearsing those beats to see what makes the most sense instinctively to you and to the creative team and what you're going to finally perform.
And that's even true in drama. It's never pure art. You're sitting there and you're, as I pictured Marlon Brando being just emoting in this room and
with an earpiece and someone's telling him exactly what to say, which is true.
Yeah, he was not good at memorizing lines. Huh?
Yeah, and he didn't want to after a while. So he had an earpiece and they would feed him the lines.
And is that legit in your eyes as long as the final project
yes, it is.
Product is
doesn't
matter?
Because it's a magic act.
Right.
Whatever any device or gimmick or someone uses, the bottom line is, did it work? If it works, then it's fine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you think if you have to cry in a scene, doesn't matter if you're really crying or if they blow salts in your eyes and tears come out 20 seconds later when they're rolling tape, it's all the same.
Again, it's too specific to say it. Yes, that's good. If it works.
Right.
And the statement, if it works, is subjective. We could be sitting next to each other and watching a movie and you could be weeping like a baby and I'm going, what? Are you kidding? Really? That works for you?
I cry easily.
Yeah. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Right. And I'd want you to hold me.
People don't know. I'm almost holding you right now.
Yeah, I know. I feel it.
You feel it? I'm emotionally cuddling you.
I feel it.
Good.
It feels warm.
It does?
And comforting.
Good. Now, does it feel a little weird now?
It's a little, well, you dropped your voice.
Yeah, it's getting a little strange, huh?
Baby.
Yeah.
Put on a little, Barry White, yeah.
I am Antonio Banderas. Let me come behind you, Bryan Cranston.
I will make a movie, an animated movie with a cat, and you will think it's sexy.
With the dirtiest name for a children's movie ever.
That's right.
Puss and Boots.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hooker I'd like to visit.
I know. You can't say boots and get it. It's too,
the word boots.
It's too wrong.
The word boots. If you're not listening right now, you go screw yourself, because it doesn't even matter that you're not listening, because I can't even talk to you. So I'm done talking to you.